Keir Starmer, I imagine, very pleased with himself as he prepares to get back on the plane with Natasha Clark and probably avoiding all of the journalists. I think for Prime Ministers, these visits can be absolutely exhausting when you're followed around by the likes of Robert Peston, Natasha Clark and all kinds of other people. So I imagine he's pretty happy, and Downing Street are as well. The question is, are you? Jonathan's in Harrow. Jonathan, what do you think?
Yeah, good evening, Henry. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
I mean, it's embarrassing, isn't it? I mean,
No,
the whole
not at all.
thing. Well, I mean, you would say that, but I've been in bed most of today, and the only commentator I agree with is that Thomas Swarbrick, who said it was toe curling when Keir Starmer was going, "Oh, Trump, I've got a little envelope for you with a present invitation, another state visit." I mean, look, you're a young boy. I don't want to offend you.
Right.
No, listen. But all of you mainstream British media people, have you all become Keir Starmer's official propaganda
Not at
wing?
all. And I was criticising the Prime Minister only last night.
I was feeling low last night because
Okay.
I went to get a wig fitting in Kolkata, and I came back on business class flight, and now I've got no money
wig
left.
fitting, did you say?
Yeah, it cost me almost 1,000, and then I took a business class flight, and now I'm struggling financially.
Okay, well, that's for a conversation for another time, I think, because that sounds interesting. But talk to me about, on the subject of Keir Starmer, what more would you have wanted him to do? I mean, he's offering a state visit. He's trying to get this man on side.
This is a man, I know you all love him, but this is a man who has for the past 3 years been wearing his Fisher-Price Army uniform, saying, "I stand behind Ukraine." And today the first thing he said is, "I praise my new best friend Donald Trump for the ceasefire, which will effectively stop the Ukrainians fighting for the freedom that we've been supporting them for the past 3 years," point one.
Right.
Point two, Keir Starmer, he's got no principles. He's looking into the eyes of a convicted felon.
No, Jonathan, it's called diplomacy.
Well, I know you love him, but Jeremy
I don't
Corbyn...
love him.
You're getting angry with me, but I'm just saying it is embarrassing to see.
I think I don't understand what people like you, Jonathan, would have wanted Keir Starmer to do. We weren't going to get a Love Actually moment where he was sort of having a go at Donald Trump and saying it was fake news. I mean, that wasn't going to happen.
I will spell out a word for you. Snede, snide. Trump was the alpha male making snide comments at Keir Starmer. Did you see when he said to Keir Starmer, he went, "Okay, that's enough." He shut him up when Starmer was talking about Canada.
I think you're reading into that a bit too much. I didn't see it as a necessarily... I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but...
Whatever the hell they pay him, all of these little snide digs, and would you be able to fight Russia with your own army? I'm not asking you.
Yes, I agree with that. No, I agree with that. That was a slight on him, but I don't think you could have asked for much more, Jonathan.
Can I quickly say last point?
Yeah.
Look, I know you all, and this is not an offensive point, but listening to LBC, like the North Koreans, they wear muumuus. I feel you should wear a muumuu to be Keir Starmer's propaganda wing, but he's a man of no...
It's funny you say that, Jonathan. I mean, it's completely mad argument, because I have been on here criticising Keir Starmer over the winter fuel payments, over all kinds of different decisions he's made, inheritance tax on farmers, and yet it's never enough for you, is it? You have to... Go on.
You're getting offended. Look, you are very young. I think you're 20 plus.
It doesn't matter what age I am. You've referenced that twice. Obsessed with my age.
It matters, because you don't remember when I come to this country in the early 90s, we had proper statesmen. Tony Blair would stand there like a proper man. Keir Starmer's like whimpering, "Oh, Trump, please give me some crumbs, Daddy." It's pathetic. Not to be offensive.
Okay. I think we're going to disagree on this one, Jonathan, but I understand where you're coming from. I don't necessarily agree with you. There is much to criticise Donald Trump about, but I don't think effectively his house is the right way of doing it.